Today, we become legends.
So continuing our series looking at the most satisfying abilities to land in each class, today we cover by far the largest class in the game, and that of course is mages. So the competition here is going to be fierce. Be sure to check out the community page on my channel after this video to vote for your favourites from the list and advance to the final round where the community will vote on the top 10 most satisfying abilities of all time from all classes. But without further ado, let's jump in with number 8. So coming up first, or last I guess, in the list is max range snipes. This can really apply to any mage snipe in the game, so I leave this spot open for all those gods in this one. Notable mentions for snipes that I personally think feel amazing are Ra, Thoth, Kukulkan, and of course the legendary Barracuda Slayer, Yanasult. But realistically, this spot is here for every line skill shot snipe that exists in the mage category, because there's simply too many of them. The list will be half snipes. In a similar vein, but definitely different, we have a max range Vulcan ult. Whether it's sniping unsuspecting enemies on your Vulcan jungle or stealing the fire giant from mid, max range Vulcan ult hits so hard that it will outsecure almost any other mage ult at max range and will obliterate 60% plus of a squishy's health in one big burst. When you think big burst damage, you think Vulcan, and this ultimate is a huge part of the reason why, definitely deserving of the number 7 spot on this list. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have the classic Nox 2-1 combo. We've seen it all happen. Someone gets meditation first relic in mid, gets hit by a Nox 2-1 combo on wave 1 and can't beads, dies, and then in the future, that player knows to buy beads. Not only does the combo hit insanely hard, but it also locks you in place for several seconds, allowing minions and the enemy gods to of course beat on you for extra damage. A squishy hit by this combo without beads is almost always dead if you're playing right, and it makes it so satisfying to hit. Exploding into the number 5 spot, we have Poseidon's Release the Kraken ultimate ability, specifically multi-man Krakens, or even 5-man Krakens depending on your preference. The ultimate hits so hard, has a gigantic AoE, and is inescapable without beads once Poseidon lands the whirlpool on you to cripple. Most good Poseidons have their fingers hovering over their ult button every time they whirlpool just to make sure they can get value from this because it's that insane of an ability. Poseidon's not really an ult bot per se, but he does rely heavily on it, and there's a reason he's so damn strong with it and it's satisfying to land. Halfway up the list we have multi-man Chang ults. Since Changa's ultimate stuns enemies for 1 second extra for each god hit before you, that means if you get hit as the 5th man in a Chang ult, the front enemy is stunned for 1 second, the second enemy for 2, and so on until you as the final back enemy are stunned for a whopping 5 seconds. As we discussed with Nox's combo, 2 or 3 seconds in Smite is enough to die if you're stunned without beads, so it just allows 2 seconds for people to BM you before sending you back to the fountain. A 5-man Chang ult has 15 seconds of total stun time, which is absolutely insane and had to be on this list somewhere. As I said before though, there's strong competition among the mages with so many in the class, so this is only number 4. Breaking the top 3 of the list though, we have Baba Yaga's perfect potions. By this, I mean those elusive 5 of the same ingredient potions. They're not necessarily super strong, though it definitely helps to concentrate on one power rather than splitting among 3, but they aren't breaking the game or anything. But hitting these potions is just such a rare sight that it's almost like opening a loot box or a Pokemon card pack every time you brew a new potion. Those that have hit these 5 ingredient potions know what I'm talking about with this one and might even argue that it should be higher on the list. Taking the penultimate spot on the list, we have the perfect Morrigan ult. You all know what I mean by this one. When playing Morrigan, there's 1,000,001 different options to choose from, but when you get that perfect one for the team fight, like a Poseidon Kraken for a fire giant steal or a Thor ultimate to break a siege and kill a titan, using this ability correctly in general is just a super satisfying feeling, but mastering it, that's peak Smite to be honest. And finally, taking the top spot on the list, we have Scylla's I'm a Monster ultimate. Specifically, multiple reset Scylla ults that can absolutely decimate a team fight on their own. We've all seen it happen at least once, some of us have done it, but we can all agree that Scylla multi-man ults with resets are arguably the most satisfying ability in the entire game, not just mages, which is why I think it deserves the number 1 placement of the mages list. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one for mages. Be sure to hit up the community tab to vote for your favourites from the list in the final showdown video for all classes. But other than that, don't forget to drop a like on the video before you leave, and I'll catch you guys in another one later on. Have a great day, and peace out you nerds.